Hello everyone, it's Anthony here from Bless You Daylight and my gorgeous locks. They're here too. It's always a bit of a self-conscious thing. I know I have a massive receding hairline, so it doesn't look that great. But I thought it'd be funny to mention it, just point out my flaws and insecurities. But welcome to Idol Slayer. This is a game I've been trying to complete for over 4 years now. I'm played over 1,000 hours last time I checked, which was in the beginning of May. I don't want to check anymore because it's sad. Oh no, the audio spiked again. I noticed this in my last recording, my microphone audio spiked a lot, so I tried to prevent that. I even double checked because I did get a really nice comment about last time. I was like, yeah, this is a good video, but it'd be 100% better if we could hear you over the game, over the music. And I was like, yeah, you're right, it would. Let me make sure that's something that's not a problem next time. And that's exactly what I've been doing. I've sat down, I edited, I thought of like 5 different things. It's like, oh, let me fix this, do this, do this. Y'all don't need to hear it, but it was just so nice to get a comment. I honestly was gonna make these videos no matter what, but there's something about seeing putting a whole bunch of time and effort into something and then never getting any response or no likes, no comments, and just to finally have someone say something, and something that's legitimately nice and constructive too, was genuinely pleasant. Because I'm sure if anyone's been on the internet long enough knows, while people are good typically, they're not always nice, and it can get very bad very fast. And just getting a pleasant comment, like I've actually gotten a lot of negative comments on a lot of my other videos, and that might actually be why I quit making videos for a while, because I have this like creative itch to make like really creative content, but that comes at the cost of making content other people are going to enjoy, and it genuinely does come across difficult. I'm trying to think of how to rephrase this. Words and me aren't always the best, which is probably another reason why my videos aren't the greatest. But I have a lot of fun making them, and it does, like, it gets me happier whenever I sit down to make these, so it's genuinely a positive impact on my mental health making these videos. And I actually got this really cool idea to be really extra creative, and I really want to try it. Like last night, I spent 8 hours playing this game yesterday. Not 8 hours actively playing, but I spent like 8 hours on this game yesterday. And I got to the point where I set a timer, and it's like after that 8 hours, I need to quit for the day, go do something else, because if I don't, I spend like all my waking hours on this game trying to beat it, and you know, it just sucks like all the joy out of my life, and it drains me. So I was like, okay, I need to stop here. But I got it really excited because I had this epiphany, like this idea of like how to play this game, because what I did for the last few videos, and I really like this style, is I sat down and I played like 3 hours straight, recorded the gameplay, I'm doing the commentary and post, and I'm having a blast doing it this way. And it's about 20 minutes in an episode, because the first time I tried it a full hour, it just didn't go well. And in the past, I tried cutting it up and doing an essay video. And what I kind of came across was like, what if I sat down and did what I'm doing right now, and do this like 20-minute post commentary, and then at that 20-minute mark, instead of ending the video, take the remaining footage and edit it somehow in a very artistic way to just speed up the time, and maybe leave like the last 5 to 10 minutes uncut so we can sit down and talk, and just have like this really creative video. And it just got me all giddy to try it, and I really want to try it, because I've been continuing playing this game even though you're only got to this footage, but I don't record any of that because this game is a blast to play. It's fun, but it's very repetitive, and creating like a creative and fun thing to watch has always been a struggle with this. I really don't know how DF did it, because I actually bought this game because it's Dangerously Funny. He's another YouTuber, Canadian, way more successful than I will ever be, most likely. He's in the millions of subscribers, and he played this game 4 years ago. I bought it almost immediately. I played it for free on my phone. I was like, this is the game I'll do my first review on, not realizing it's a long-running phone game that'll take hours and hours to play if you don't pay. And even if you pay, it really isn't a pay-to-win type of thing. It does speed things along. I kind of sat down 2 videos ago now and decided I'm going to put $10 a week on it. So every Wednesday I'm going to put $10 and buy the cash shop items and help myself move along, not just to get this project finished, but also to get the creator some money, because I do think he's worth it. I've had a lot of fun with this game, and also to just get me in the mindset of paying money on my projects and working on my YouTube and actually, spending money, because I'm a bit of a penny pincher, because I do live off disability, but I need to realize, okay, sometimes it's okay to spend your money and have fun. And this is having fun. Maybe next time I'll buy like something for the YouTube to create something. Like I just recently bought a camera not too long ago. It'd be kind of cool instead of spending $300 like every week, just put $10 aside so I'm not shelling out a whole bunch of money on new equipment every time I need it. So that was brought up. This is one of my biggest issues too, is because I am doing this kind of like freestyle. I will talk, and sometimes I'll talk in circles, and I don't mean to. I have completely forgotten what I was talking about before talking about before I was talking about making the video. Talking about what I did last time in the video of using the cash shop. And then it dawned on me, and then I lost track of the fact that I was talking about the cash shop and saying that I've lost track of the cash shop. This is just not fun. Like sometimes my brain just, I have this really creative side though, and I'm really eager to try it. I want to edit so bad the rest of this video, because I do have to play like 3 hours at a time, and to get anywhere in this game, it's a really fun game. Don't get me wrong. It's not really a good idea to be playing it like I am, and I've said that 100 times, I'll say it 100 times more, because I really, really don't want anyone else trying to play this game for YouTube. It's not worth it. Like, maybe if you're doing one of those series where you're sitting and talking about something else and it has nothing to do with gameplay footage and using the gameplay footage to like B-roll, that's great. But this is probably one of the worst games to play for a review, especially if you're trying to do it right and beat the game. Because that's actually why I started this. I have 78 other projects, I think, right now, which is kind of funny because I was doing a test on the mic earlier, trying to figure out what other projects, and I thought I had written this down, and I didn't. 77 projects, my bad. Because number 73 through 77 I had to add because I thought it was in this list, and it wasn't, and I didn't realize that because I had been talking about how it's been a long journey, and it made me think of Journey the band, and that's like how I want to sing and make music, and then I was like, yeah, learning how to sing is number 40 something, so I thought it was, and it's not in the list at all. It's number 74 now. This is a list of projects I had started in the past for YouTube and else in life. That's actually the focus of my channel, is beating these projects, finishing them, and sharing my journey along the way. I know I need to make an intro, kind of like sharing that, because I'm also working on another project in my shorts. That makes me think of... Sorry, this gives me the guilt. Because I say that, and then the first thing that comes to my head is the shorts on Disney Channel back in the day. When Phineas and Ferb first premiered in this accumulation of shorts on Disney Channel, every time I say shorts, that pops in my head, and I'm actually thinking of Phineas and Ferb, because in all of their shows, they make songs, and I've always wanted to duplicate that, because it's one of my favorite animations, and that's one of the reasons I was talking about earlier, how I wanted to cut up and like sing, and like create a really creative story in between. So it's like the first 20 minutes of the game will be this, and then I'll cut up the rest, the other 2 hours and a half of gameplay footage. Sometimes it does go over 20 minutes, because I found like the perfect way to like hide the end of the cut, because in this game I understand like this may be boring, but I love sharing it because I make videos, so I like a little bit. You see how this mini game, there's a pause to black in the transition screen, and that's where I cut. So I go up to like 20 minutes, and it's like, okay, whenever the next bonus game is, whenever it fades in or out, that's when we stop. So if it's like 20 minutes is in the middle of the bonus game, which happened last episode. We'll wait till the end of the bonus game, and when it cuts to black, that's the end of the gameplay footage. And then cutting back in is on black too. And so we'll go like 24 minutes, and then I was like, okay, now we have the rest of this gameplay footage. How do we edit this? And I've had so many ideas on how to like create like these short stories where I cut out the minions and the monsters and like blow them up and have them like little puppets and tell stories with them. And I thought that'd be so cool, because I even thought like the devil is Bob, and he goes to an office and he has like this boss who is like, she's clearly wearing a fake wig, but she's very like prominent, and like she's not like the character I was thinking of like making her, like she's not like a girl boss, but like she's very bossy and just like gives him heck, and he's like, it's just a bit of an Office parody in the underworld, because like in this gameplay right now I have to slay these demons. That is the goal right now, is to kill enough demons to get the upgrade to evolve them into a dark demon, which I did double check for a while there. I didn't know if it was black or dark, because it is a black panda demon, but they're called dark demons, which they don't have the dark typing, which is weird because this game does have elemental typings, and one of them is the dark typing, and I don't know why they don't, even though the dark is in their name. And I think these little devils, the smaller ones that are purple here, they're dark typing, and for certain quests you have to kill enemies with that. The bats here are fire, and the worms are electric. So I don't know why the archdemon, the dark archdemon, isn't a dark typing, because they evolve and they gain typings throughout the game. In fact, the worms, there's a lower evolution that are fire based. So, but I didn't make the game, I just enjoy playing it. I really am, like, I want to get into game design so bad. It's actually number, what project number is this? Making a game in Godot is number 48. Learning C++ programming, learning Java, and learning Python. I also tried to make a game in Unity, so Unity should be on here too, and Unreal Engine. I also have learning Blender and other stuff too. And this is kind of like going to be my life's work. That's why I thought it'd be really cool to make this the focus of the challenge, completing this list, because I have started so many projects in my life and never finished any of them, and it just thought it'd be really fun to showcase it and bring everyone along with me, and just getting everything done and sharing it with the world. It's a real My Name is Earl type of thing. If anyone's seen that show. I even thought about making my intro a parody of the My Name is Earl intro, because he was a bit of a jerk and he did a lot of bad stuff, and eventually he won the lottery, gets hit by a car and loses the ticket, and then while he's sitting in the hospital he watches a video about karma, and he creates a list of all the bad things he's done in his life and he tries to make them right. And I thought it'd be hilarious. Well, how many things have I cheated myself out of by starting this stuff and never finishing it? So to make my life better, I will sit down and finish it. And I really like the idea of making that an intro, but I don't have the skill to really pull off a big acting scene. My acting sucks. If anyone wants to go see it for themselves, I did make a short not too long ago, and I had a lot of fun with it. But it wasn't the best. Oh, it's already been 2 hours. Never mind. I locked my phone so I can't get on YouTube, and I was going to check out the short and just help share the title with you guys. But my YouTube is locked right now because I only unlock it for 2 hours so that I can do my full walking exercise while singing music. I can unlock it again, but if I unlock it, I only have so many times I can unlock it for the day, and I may want to go for a walk later. And as long as I'm not, I am kind of sick right now. It's Sunday. I got church at 10, but luckily my church shows live stream, so I'm actually going to stop doing this at 10 and watch that. But I don't think I'll be going that far. I am really, really tempted to try the creative end. So this video is longer than 25 minutes, which I think is where it's supposed to end. Just know there's a creative portion after this portion, and yeah, and if not, it's gonna be eventually, but not right now. And I don't know, because I kind of want to stick on doing this and not overwhelming myself, just playing the game and talking over my commentary, because it's really nice doing it this way. but I got this passion to actually do. I don't know. Another issue I have is not just being creative, but whenever, I don't know if any other creatives on YouTube have this issue, but whenever a project like sits for a while, it becomes stale in my head, and I get this urge to finish it or just leave it be and just never touch it again. And by having all this gameplay footage just sit, it kind of slowly becomes stale. And I know because you're seeing this, you don't realize that it's actually sat on my hard drive for a little while before releasing it, and then I played all these three hours of gameplay back to back to back. And I'm not trying to like elongate it in any way. I really would prefer having like recording 3 hours and making it into one video and releasing it. But obviously you don't want to make a 3-hour long video. No one wants to sit down and watch that. I think that's the same length as the Titanic movie. And how long is Titanic? I'm so curious now. How long is Titanic? Now I'm getting sidetracked, I know, but I'm like, how long is Titanic? Is Titanic movie, there we go. 3 hours and 15 minutes. So I could literally sit down and watch the entire Titanic movie every time I play this game. I need to sit down an extra 15 minutes. Ooh. I meant ooh, oh my lord. I can't believe I said that. Well, lucky for me, this is never going to be seen by too many people, so they can't clip that. Yeah. I don't want to be caught saying that word. That's yeah. Like, it's not an offensive thing, but I've heard that on the internet a lot, because I'm very artistic, and I like art communities, and the furry community is like one of those really artistic communities, and a lot of skilled people are there. And that kind of noise fits with that. I'm not really all about. There's a lot of that community that I'm just like, I appreciate the art. I like the fluffy animals. I really, really like some of the stuff, but it gets a little weird for me. And it's a little embarrassing saying that out loud. That just sounds weird coming out of my mouth. I mean, like, ooh, it's only 15 minutes in Titanic. I could actually do that. But cutting it down, making it interesting is a lot of fun. I did cut down 75 hours into 4 minutes, so I have the ability to edit that, and just editing it in an interesting way that's fun to watch. And I've been having a lot of fun making this video, so. But I did also realize I talk a lot about what I'm doing in the series and editing, and this is something I've always had an issue with, because I have a very childlike mind. And I don't know if you've ever been around kids, they love sharing what they're into and what they're doing, even if it doesn't make any sense. I have a very similar issue. I can't help myself. And since I work on YouTube videos a lot, I like to talk about editing the videos a lot, even though I know it's not the best thing to be doing. I really like the idea of live streaming too. I have a second channel. I actually have 3 channels. So I have this channel, which is all about working on my project. I have another channel I kind of want to do a podcast on. I had started this podcast many years ago, Humble Man LLC podcast. It's the LLC because I paid my business and for legal reasons, so I could separate the money. I can earn more and eventually get off disability. That was like the whole point for that. And then I have a third channel that I started because I bought a new laptop, and I'm the type of person, I like to just start fresh sometimes, and it's the same thing like I was talking about earlier with my project, my video just sitting on my desktop for a long time and just getting stale. Sometimes whenever I have a YouTube account open for a very long time and I haven't uploaded, it gets stale, so I'm like, ooh, I want to go start a new channel. And I do, so. And I have these 3 channels, I'd really like them all to be their own separate thing and work on them. But with this project in particular, I really want to sit down and work on Idol Slayer and work on getting these projects done. And with this one, playing the 3 hours and cutting it up and like constantly doing, I gotta go back and forth between playing the game and making this video. If I could figure out a way to just sit down and play the 3 hours, make a video like this, edit it, and then like make it all one project in one day, that would speed up the process. Because right now, I can only the way I'm making videos right now, it's fun. I love doing it this way, but I can only make it like once every 2 to 3 days. I realize if you can't just release a video, you need to make a thumbnail, which is a lot of fun. It gives me a little bit of that artistic design thing I like to do, but it doesn't give me enough of that. And so I like doing that. You gotta write a description, you need to make text, and if you don't, it kind of hurts you, because you just gotta do it, and that takes a lot of time to do. So making a video and then also playing 3 hours while still trying to get this, and I'm getting further and further away from the video of what you guys are seeing, so I'm not really sharing the journey with you either. So if I could just sit down, like make 1 video a day, even if it's like, I feel like it would be such a better series if I could share that with you guys. And my biggest problem right now though is like I got another 2, I think this is only the second video using this gameplay footage, and I got like 2.5 more hours of this, of sitting down and playing like this. And the other issue is in the 3 hours, I think I'm in this one specific zone for half of it. Because while the timer up in the screen says 14 minutes and it's supposed to go down in half an hour, whenever you hit a bonus stage, that freezes. And these bonus stages, after like reviewing this gameplay footage and watching it, they can last 5 minutes. And I'm still in that like trying to figure out how to make this a really good series to watch. And I've even played with the idea of actually, whenever I'm recording, sitting down and recording some dialogue while playing the gameplay, and then cut into this as the B part, and kind of have like a variety show. And then there's another, the edited version will be the C plot, and that way I can kind of just have fun with it. And I feel like the more fun I have, the more fun people are going to have watching it. I don't know. I really like the idea of having Bob the Devil, and like have these little minions and like just different characters and different scenarios, and talking, and maybe making music like Phineas and the Ferb every now and again, and just having fun with it and sharing with you. And I could even cut those into shorts later too, which would be nice. And I'm also making shorts right now and trying to lose weight and working out, which is one of the reasons why I didn't want to unlock the YouTube videos, because I like to listen to music while I work out. And I don't want to use all my YouTube time for the day while making this video, even though this video is a lot of fun. Yeah. I really like the multiple editing styles, and I don't know. I know I got a lot to learn. I need to compare myself to myself though, and just know that I'm making progress. I have a border around my webcam footage that looks really cool right now. I got this video game footage. I got the editing down pretty well. I double checked the audio. I'm gonna watch it again. The only issue is sometimes this is what I like to do. I talk about it, and I love it. I love just making videos and having fun. And I'd love to do live streaming where people can join me and just talk together and have a blast. And that's why I had that other channel that was supposed to focus just on playing video games. But sometimes I also realize I'm splitting myself too thin on that. So I need to focus on making this channel successful before starting anything else. And I honestly do think maybe having multiple channels is the wrong path to go, no matter what. Because it just... making one channel successful is a long time, and once you get subscribers, you're kind of in it together at that point, as the viewers are there to watch what you make. And if you go off and split all your time and energy in another channel, it kind of feels like you don't value the people watching what you've already started to make. And the only way to really make that fair is if you can continue making stuff for your first channel and branch out on your second channel. But why wouldn't you share that second channel with your first channel? Like, upload it. And the only thing I could think of is if the subject matter is so different that the current subscribers and viewers don't want to watch. But I'm not sure that's be a problem with this channel, because this channel is all about working on projects, so I'm not sure exactly how I want to do it. I just know I want to make this fun for me to do and fun to watch. That's why, like, every time I make one of these videos, I sit back and I re-watch it myself, and if I didn't enjoy listening to it and watching it, I redo it. I can't tell you how many times I redid the last 2 episodes. Now, I did fudge it a little bit, and I just released the crappy audio in the beginning of the last episode, which was a bad idea, and I made sure to rectify that mistake for this one. But, you know, I might... You know what, I really do think I'm going to restart this one, because I don't want to talk about... This is a problem too, is I'll get into my head, and I'll feel like what I talked about wasn't right, but it's passion, it's what I'm into, it's what I want to share with you guys. And it's all about this project, and I'm talking about playing Idleslayer and what I want to do with it, so... I don't know, it's just... it's a struggle for me, because I do want to make good content. I want to make videos that everyone enjoys watching. And this is what I'm passionate about. But there's that voice in my head that's like, it's not good enough, so sometimes you just gotta share it. And that's what I think why I shared the last video, even though I knew that intro was bad, because you couldn't hear me talk. Because I knew maybe it is bad, maybe it's not so bad. Maybe I released it and I realized, oh no, it really was that bad. I should have redone that. And when I made this new video, it's been only 2 or 3 days, and I rectified that mistake. And I constantly get in my head like, oh, you didn't talk about the right thing, as if it matters what I'm talking about. Because there is no right or wrong thing to talk about as long as I have fun and share my journey. That's the whole point. I'm just sharing this journey with you guys and hopefully entertaining you along the way. So, I don't smile this much whenever I'm just all alone. Like, I can't stop smiling just talking about this stuff. This is what I'm really giddy about, what I'm happy to do. So, man, but I get in my head and I just keeps telling myself that it's crap, that it's not worth it, no one's gonna like it, and I just get in my head. So I need to just release it sometimes. I need to just be like, okay, you did the best you can. The audio sounds good, you can hear what you're gonna say. You may not like what you said, but it's up to those people watching to decide whether you said something or if you need to talk about something else. And I just leave it up to you guys. And if you guys think if you didn't like what I had to say, you can let me know, and I can, just like the audio, I can change it, and I just gotta make sure I tell myself that yeah, I just recorded, oh wow, this is almost 30 minutes long. Yeah, I just recorded this video and it's kind of bad, but maybe other people like it, you know? So, yeah, I just struggle with that. I'm sure a lot of other people do too, because there's, at least in the art world, I am a member of my local art guild, and I know for a fact, I think right here is where I'm going to cut out, but I know for a fact that this is a struggle with a lot of artists. They'll look at their art and they'll think it's crap, and they'll think no one will like it, and they never post it or share it or sell it. And it's beautiful art. I can't tell you how many times me and my friend have had a vehement disagreement with... Oh no, did it not? Okay, I can bring this up to the forefront. There we go. That was supposed to like show up, but the gameplay didn't fade out like it's supposed to. Like, the gameplay footage was supposed to fizzle out and then showcase this, but it's... Oh, I think I know why. Okay. It wasn't above the border 2, which is... Okay, yeah, the border 2 is the border I have for the gameplay. And this border is supposed to be there so I can just do my outro or continue on like I was saying before. Well, I had fun with this video. We're gonna watch it and see if it's good enough, and if it's longer than 30 minutes, guys, I edited something really cool here. Hope you enjoy it, and we'll see you in the next video. If not, and this is the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. As the screen says, bless you, and may you have a better day than I'm having, because it's always nice. And someone has to have the worst day, and even though I'm having a good day, let me be the worst. This is probably a better way to do an outro here. If this is even the right outro. Who knows? I'll find out later. Either way, hope you had a good time, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. And there's the montage sequence and not an outro yet. This is where I'll throw my PNG avatar based off of S4 Elite character I have played. This, oh man, of course, it took me 4 days to get this far, and they're doing yard work outside my apartments. That's always lovely. I'm so giddy though, because I really put my all into this episode, and I just love how it's coming together and just figuring out how to do all this. It feels like I've finally figured out making videos and how to do it for me rather than trying to solve an algorithm that still, I don't know. Like, I've been doing this for 12 years. It's so exciting to actually see all my years of work come together to make really good content. Like, videos I enjoy watching, because it's not always been like that. It's been a very long time coming, and just getting this together now. Now I can play like 3 hours of Idol Slayer and still make a decently lengthed video that doesn't make people want to tear their eyes out trying to watch it. I've had so many awesome friends over the years watch my videos even though they don't like them because they just want to support me, and actually being able to edit a competent video, it feels good to have that skill finally. I do probably need to work on not talking about it, but I'm just really happy that I finally did it, so yay! we'll figure out how to do better conversations later. Just so happy. Just figuring it all out. Thank you all for watching. The outro should play now. thank you all for watching. If you haven't already, please like the video, subscribe, and let me know how I did. I always read the comments, and I'm always happy to receive them. Thank you so much, and may you have a better day than I've had. Talk to you later. Bye.